What's up, Jarad?
And we back, baby. Trick Talk episode 2. G Money, Jarad in the mix. What are we talking about today, Grant? Episode 2.
Oh, the Trickski Showdown coming live and direct. Twin Lakes CornFest is 8 days away.
8
We'll make it
days
happen.
away. Oh my gosh.
We'll make it happen.
It's going to be
Trickski
epic.
Showdown heats. We got 4 heats coming in. Some crazy skiers. We're going to give some reactions to the heats that were announced, pick some favorites, see some notes, what we're most excited to see.
What's
that Trickski Showdown, Jarad?
The Trickski Showdown. I mean, you hit the nail right on the head. We got some of the best lineups that we've seen kind of coming down the stretch here. So for those who don't know, the Trickski Showdown is one of its kind. It's a subjectively judged trick ski tournament in Twin Lakes, Wisconsin. This is going to be, I think, the 4th year that we've done, maybe the 6th year we've done variants of this in the past. But essentially the details is that athletes will come, and instead of competing in objectively judged with points and scoring, you're subjectively judged for your tricking. So each skier will have 2 passes to form a 3-trick line. Any order, anything goes. Don't need to do the reverse in the back. Very, very loose. So each round will begin with 4 heats of skiers. The top 2 will advance. So Grant and I will pick our favorites. The seeding is loosely based on athletes' performance in the past. We kind of seeded accordingly. And then unlike any trick ski contest, like we said, there's no objective system. So the rules, right off the bat, after you do your hop dock or your dock start, you must recognize the crowd with what we're calling an authentic moment. So this can be a salute, a wave, a mean mug, whatever is true and authentic to your skiing. So judging begins right at the start of the main dock with your authentic line or with your authentic moment. The 3 tricks can be completed again on any apparatus. So we're trying to break out of just your traditional trick skiing. If you want to wake skate, if you want to shoe ski, anything goes in this trick ski showdown. You have a wild card trick coming into shore, which can only help your score. You have 2 falls. You'll be picked up on the first, but we asked for you to swim to shore on the second. Judging criteria is 4-fold this year. We have creativity, flow, difficulty, and then authenticity and stoke. Winners of this year's 3-trick line are going to be walking home. The first place winner with the champion's jacket, which I know you're sporting, G. I hope to see it at the tap or in Twin Lakes
on the warm-up dock, all over the place, baby.
On the warm-up dock, and then the others will be getting medals and Lake Lovers Club certificates. So with that said, we got Heat 1. You and I were tweaking about this all week when the lineup dropped. You know, what do you have out of this heat? We'll just kind of go heat by heat and see kind of what we're thinking here.
All right. No, it's cool. We do have a newcomer in the group, Rachel Washburn, coming out of Washington, I think. So a little West Coast love, showing up at CornFest for the first time. She's a great ambassador to the sport. I'm stoked to see Bria and Isabel because we know they're going to be throwing the Olays. Rodeo O's, as some might call them. Oh, yeah, all over the place. And then to your point about the mixing up what skis are going to be used, Dan Emerson, just a shoe ski master. So cranking up that Centurion, just going fast, seeing what he's got on the shoe skis, a bunch of spray everywhere. And then I met Kale for the first time last year. He's got insane style. Ethan, obviously, jack of all trades. I'm excited to see some whirly birds out of them. That's for sure.
So like we were saying, 2 advanced. Do you have, when you look at the seat, what do you got? What do you got coming out of?
Woof. You know, this is I mean I know the 2, but because they just got insane skills on skis. But Kale last year was throwing down some crazy stuff, and it was no question he was stomping the trick. So I'm picking Kale on this one.
Yeah, I mean, Kale just put for the Toad Water Sports community a little edit out of him training for CornFest with some of his tricks, like the big Frantrum, the Rayleigh, both rolls, grabs, the whole 9 yards. So I think Kale, and I mean, it's tough to pick against Easy out of this heat. I love Dan Emerson with the style and the shoes, but I feel like those 2 are our picks, coming out of Heat 1.
Moving into Ethan's not backing down.
No. not at all. Knee surgery, just brace him up, stick some duct tape, and he'll be good to go. I think this one is probably my favorite heat, maybe. I don't know. There's also good. Kevin Jack, Tyler Lorenz. I'd say for me, it's like when you look at this lineup, you got your brother Brandon Shipper out there on the double trick skis. Like nobody's doing those tricks that Brandon's doing. You have James Birch, who's been practicing all year on this, not only on the foil, but also on the trick. I saw he's bringing a Rayleigh to CornFest. James Weber is a stud. Anthony Ino is a longtime CornFest veteran. He was skiing Trick Ski Showdown before we even called it CornFest. Kevin Jack is just like the inventor of tricks, and you have the show skiers skier and Tyler Lorenz. I got Tyler coming out of this heat personally. I think his, between the 4 attributes, creativity, difficulty, flow, and authenticity, it's just unparalleled. What do you think of this heat? Curious to hear your take on it when you saw it.
I'll tell you what, no, I'm excited to see what happens here because there's some definite unknowns. Like Tyler's always bringing in a secret trick to it. I always see Kevin in the 3 event space, so I'm excited to see his talents in the show ski world. But then, like, who knows what James Birch is going to ride, right? He's going to bring out some funny board. He's a solid on the trick ski, but I'd like to see something crazy out of him. You put me in a tricky spot because I've got 2 left on this field that I wasn't sure who's snagging that second spot. Giving it out to Kevin Jack. He's creator of the half jack, so probably one of the only people throwing it in the field. That's what I want to see.
Agreed. I mean, it's such a heavy heat. What are you feeling for? Oh man, look at this showmanship. The authenticity in Stoke is so real.
That was a challenge from you right there, the little fashion air to back. Yeah, that one's huge. I hopefully will be throwing that one down. This one, I mean, there's going to be some absolute hammers out of Austin and I, but there's going to be, some definite sketchy landings. We're going to ride them away, but yeah, we're going to be going as big as we can. Emily O'Connor's going to have the biggest smile of the whole competition. I guarantee that. Just massive energy. It'll be an enthusiastic group for sure. I'm excited to see Taylor ski coming out of Australia, a national champion. I'm going to pick the easy choice here. Going to be the most difficult run. Going to be the most flowy. Taylor Simmons, no problem.
Taylor Simmons. I feel like, you got to have G-Money ship on that 2 spot. I do think Austin will give you a run for your money. I was texting with him a little bit. He's bringing the jorts. I don't know if they're for barefoot or he'll wear them for trick. Jackson, also kind of a dark horse in there. I just saw him stick his first front flip and give him Stoke.
No way.
Coming in, from the collegiate community. It's going to be an awesome heat, but I think having you and Taylor coming out of this one.
Second place might go to the biggest front flip stomped, I guess.
Ooh, I dig it. How about we got final heat here. Any thoughts, G?
This one is going to be one to watch for sure. You got some 3 eventers that are doing those bottom 3, Callan, Sam, and Erica. They're going to be doing the most difficult tricks. There's just going to be that's going to be crazy. But then you got some crowd favorites in there, local Grace Kelly, and you got Brett Anderson, who seemed to be just everyone was on shore for him last year. Tyler Elliott threw out a crazy 3-trick line this year. So yeah, this is tough. This is a high difficulty as well as some crowd favorites. So this one's going to be fun to watch too.
Are you gonna pick against Erica in this heat? Literally the world champion. Do you think she's got the Stoke and the authenticity?
Oh man, she's got her own style. She's got the the rock and roll, rock on. You might need to give her a rundown on remembering to wave at the crowd, whatever. But she's, I'm leaving this one up to you. Let's see, what do you got? Who's your pick?
Oh snap! Gosh, I love. I'm gonna throw. It's tough to pick against the champ.
She's gonna stomp everything. So
everything. I just, Erica, if you're watching this, bring the Stoke. You brought the Stoke last year. You should have no problem. I think Sam Greenwood's going to give you a run for your money. I know Brett Anderson was in the comments bringing the heat. He might even bring the cowboy hat himself, the Barefoot Bandit. I've got Callan coming out of this one for sure. I think you kind of see the style and the flair and what he's able to do on this photo alone.
Yeah.
It's too tough to call the other one. Who do you got?
All right. You did. Yeah. I mean, you gotta give me the hard choice here. I'm gonna say solely because Sam Greenwood's not at U.S. Nationals right now, which is where I'm at. Solely because he wasn't training for that. Giving Erica the nod. Easy. What's the bracket look like?
All right, here it is. We're going rapid fire, rolling this out. So we have ourselves a bracket, rapid fire round. Who you got? Ethan Kildekane.
Hale. He's too clean with it.
Upset alert. Oh my gosh, look at this. Who in the world? Kevin Jack, Tyler Lorenz.
This lineup's insane.
Insane.
I'm picking this one again. I'm going. He's gonna have something secretive for us. He's radio silent at the moment. It is Tyler Lorenz.
The show skier. I love it. Upset alert. G Money, Taylor Simmons. This is good. This is big heat. G.
What you got?
I'm picking you for sure. Come
Let's
on.
go.
504, baby, all the way. And it's just like you can't.
Taylor's gonna be coming in angry for that one. Yeah, Elanger.
And then you got your final four: Caleb
Wow.
Kane, Tyler Lorenz, Grant Shipper, Erica Lang.
Should we pick a winner?
Should we pick a winner? Who you got?
You got reigning champion E. Lang. You got multiple time podium finisher Tyler Lorenz. You got a guy who, he barely rides a trick ski. You got a jump skier on there. Right? He should be removed. Anyways, Tyler's going to have another secret. We're picking Tyler Lorenz. I'll give it the runabout.
There it is. I think you're gonna give him a run for his money, but this is Tyler's year.
It's Tyler's year. Midwest regional record holder, showing it down at CornFest. He's been training hard. Love to see it. You like that list?
That's a hell of a list. Freaking amazing rip. We're gonna see it live. We'll be documenting it. We'll be sharing it out. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Peace.